Good morning, guys. I'm Joe Bates. I'm here at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. It is now the last day of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and I've been reviewing every day, and we haven't had a video for a few days, so we've got a lot to catch up on. But I'll try to say it really quickly because and some people said the videos are getting a bit too long. As I mentioned in a previous video, was always going to go to extreme lengths to get more views of these videos, and as the views have been declining, I've went to the extreme length which I mentioned before, which is I'm doing this topless. You can That's my nipple. Hopefully, this will bring more people on. It's especially important because it's the end of the festival. I want to end on a high, so I hope this is exciting you. I hope you keep watching for that reason, and I hope you tell your friends to watch because there's a topless man in bed talking about the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and that's something worth checking out. I'm not completely naked. I have shorts, pants, and a duvet covering my lower half. But well, if we do a future series next year, if I have to be naked to get views, that's fine. I'll psych myself up to that. But as you know, I'm here at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival for a reason to promote myself, to particularly promote my product, which is this Don't Panic, Put the Kettle On mug. It's a mental health mug that you can have hot drinks in. And mental health is really important. And if with all the cuts to mental health services and dire times in the world, you've got to do something to protect your mental health yourself, really, and that is putting the kettle on. Yeah, that can, if you're having a panic attack, if you're having some sort of extreme mental breakdown, just put the kettle on. You don't even have to like hot drinks. The white noise of the kettle is enough to chill you out. No, you don't even need medication. So don't panic. Put the kettle on. Um, they're about £10. I'm enjoying a cup of tea with them now. Obviously, that's just a little joke. I'm actually promoting my Journeys of the Mind in the Megabus show. Last one today. Please come along. It's been really fun the last few days. We've had a few people in, but it's occasionally quiet, and we don't want it to be quiet for our last day because we'd go home really sad. I've already realised this 2.5 minutes in, still on the intro. So let's get going. So yeah, the shows have been good. Uh, the shows have been great. I've been having a good time. It's been nice. That's why I didn't do a video because I thought it'd be, I don't know, you'd get massive FOMO, and you're probably getting that now, and I'm sorry, but you are missing out. You're right to have that fear because you are missing out. We've just had two good shows in a row, and that's good. We had to cancel one on Wednesday, blah blah blah. So they haven't always been good, but it's been good. One thing I've struggled a little bit with is I've been basically on 4 hours sleep every night because of the adrenaline and the nervousness for the shows. So I'm on 4 hours sleep every night, the same amount of sleep as Margaret Thatcher used to get, and I think I'm turning into a monster, like her. Like I'm getting tetchy and sharp. I got really angry. The lack of air conditioning in a Chinese restaurant yesterday. I was really sweating, and I just felt furious. I've called my phone the C word a lot loudly in public because it's really bad phone. But I don't think that's the way to fix it, and also it makes me look crazy. Like this genuinely happens. I do it quite a lot. I like shout on my phone in the street and call it the C word, and I should have that mug with me, really, the don't panic, put the kettle on thing, just to remind me to go and find the nearest kettle, but I don't, and I look silly. But that's okay. The rest has been good. Also, like I've run out of antidepressants just recently, so it's a good timing really because they're still in my system now. So you're not seeing the side. Like if we'd continued these videos, they would just been like me writhing around in bed, sort of shaking, like that scene in Trainspotting where he's coming off heroin, and with a baby, there'd be the baby. You could see the baby in the background, sort of crawling on the ceiling, twisting its head around. It would be horrifying, and that would be every day of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And I'd probably do that as a show as well. I'd probably abandon my material and do that as a show. What else? Just recommendations of other shows. I saw a brilliant show last night actually. I've been sort of downplaying most of the people's shows. Most of the shows I've seen have been really good, but it was a really nice surprise. Catherine Henson, she's got a show called "You Girl, You Nasty." It's an hour of sexy comedy, like this, a little bit like this, but they're not like this is sexy in the sense of like my nipples, but hers is about sex. But it was I didn't know anything about her. She's on the same venue as me, 7 p.m. And she's yeah, I feel calm recommending her to you because she's on later than us at the same venue, so you can come to both. And also, by the time she's on today, we'll have finished, and I'm happy for people to go to all the shows once our show's finished. I don't mind. Um, Also, Kieran Chillingworth and Caspian James, two friends of mine, I saw their show, The Milkman, great, very good. That's like I realized I've been watching these videos. I do this. I like twiddle with my beard hair, and now I hope I wasn't. I felt like I was twiddling my chest hair, which is much worse. It's horrible. So I'm sorry if I was doing that. It's just a nervous tick. It's not sensual. So yeah, we go and see. Oh, sorry, Jesus. Go and see Kieran and Caspian show because that's on when I was finished as well. Seen loads of good shows, but I just can't remember what they are now. So yeah, the shows in general have been a success. I've tried quite a bit of new material. Really positive response for my new material about gentrification. So it's good that as well as gentrifying the area that I live in, I'm also getting success from jokes about gentrifying it. It's like it's classic white bastard stuff. But I've got a nuanced take. So don't worry. I'm on the level. The other new material I've tried that this went less well. A bit about my nana and how she used to fancy the footballer Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. I thought he was like a common reference point for people. I thought people would know, but people seem baffled by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, and the idea of my nana fancying him, which he did, doesn't really resonate as well as it should. I've also had a bit about my driving instructor that hasn't been going very well. My driving instructor, Michael, who I love very much. He's a very lovely man, and we have conversations about. He used to be a footballer in the 70s, or like a sort of amateur footballer, and he was decent, but he faced like institutional racism, like a horrible sort of system that was inclined to keep young black players out, and when they did play, they would get abuse, and it's like horrific to talk about. Not to bring the mood down, but it's a horrible thing. Again, white bastard. I use it as a setup for a joke. I've actually even saying it out loud. It sounds terrible that I'm using it as a setup for a joke, but it's a joke about white people. So the joke is, I say it after that. He tells me all that, and then I tell him, "Oh, Michael, I understand exactly what you're going through. I understand exactly what you went through. In many ways, I've got it worse now as a white male comedian. I can't say anything these days. Can't speak my truth. And you know that. So I do know what you went through in the 70s as a black football player." And he responds, "Yes, I agree. That is worse. At least I could tell the jokes I wanted to tell, whereas you can't. I feel bad for you, white male comedian, driving tutti." That's not how the joke goes completely, but that's the gist of it. But I'm not sure if it's worth invoking that situation. Anyway, but it doesn't go down well, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Don't worry. Yeah, one of the other things is sex. So partly to promote the show, but also and the videos, but also to promote my body, which actually is in a bit of a bad nick at the moment. I've really been I'm put on quite a bit of weight over this Fringe festival because I've been treating myself to a lot of stuff. Like yesterday, the show went so well, I immediately went out to the co-op and bought myself a Whisper Gold, and that's happening like pretty much every day. Like even if it goes badly, I'll treat myself to a Whisper Gold, and then just eating a lot of like drinking a lot of rubbish throughout the day. It's out of control, so I'm not in the best of nick, but I can get this back into shape for anyone watching who wants to have sex with me. So basically, yeah, I was aiming to have sex during this festival because I thought that would be good time to do it because it feels like university, and I didn't really have sex at university, so I thought like yeah, let's have sex here. I'm not with like 18-year-old, just like someone similar age, but it hasn't happened. I haven't propositioned anyone, so maybe this will help. No, I have propositioned people, but it hasn't worked out. But yeah, I mean, you can't have it all. I've got the comedy's going okay. Able to afford Whisper Golds with the donation money, so it's fine. But one day, and hopefully this video will help. So yeah, like I said, not I'm going to look better when I come away from Edinburgh. So if anyone's interested, give us a shout. So yeah, so apart from not being able to have sex, running out of antidepressants, existing on very little sleep, it's been great. I'm sorry, I've done a lot of these videos and I'm like generating a lot of content at the moment. I know it gets on people's nerves. I'm getting less and less likes, less and less views, but I've got to do it. I've got to do it, because that's what the 21st century is all about, generating content, and I've got to do it every day. So I might do one more video. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do one more video tomorrow, a full review of the festival, but it'll have jokes in, so it'll be okay. But please come to our show today at 1 p.m. It'll be great, and yeah, I'd love to see you there, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye. Oh wait, I've also, just for a bit of context, I've moved. I've moved place. I'm now staying with my friend Alex. Thank you to Ross and Maggie for putting me up before. And thank you to Alex for having me here. Everyone's been really lovely. I love Edinburgh, it's great, and everyone's been so friendly. So thank you, just for a bit of context as to why, what the hell is going on in the background of this video. Okay, bye.